Welcome to In Pursuit of Lux. It is Tish, and I have my lovely guest co-host Jazzy here. You know, Zanaya, we miss you, we love you. She will be back soon, guys. Send prayers and blessings her way. Let's get started, y'all. So, I have my lovely co-host Jazzy once again, and we are going to start with her introduction.
Okay. Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jazmyn. I do go by Jazz. Fun fact, Artisha was my first roommate at college. We met during the summer of EOF, and we're still friends.
Love it here.
Another fun fact, by day, I'm a full-time teacher. At night, I do run my own business by the name of Jazzymanes. It's a natural hair care business.
The tag will be here
somewhere. It's a natural hair care business. I carry 2 growth oils, a shampoo, deep conditioner, leave-in conditioner, and a shampoo bar. I said that already.
Yes, but you're coming out with something else. So
I am coming out with another shampoo eventually. But yes, I hand make everything. Everything's all natural with Ayurvedic herbs. And this is my 2nd year that I'm running this business.
So I'm gonna tell y'all now, Jazzymanes is my top brand. Okay, I don't use anything else on my hair at this point. It's a little sad. Like, I'm not even going into the hair store to look for products. I'm going in there for like a comb.
Right.
To go comb through her. That's what we're doing. But Jazzymanes is it. If you are looking to just have healthy hair or grow your hair, I promise you, and I would not lie, Jazzymanes takes all my money for me and my boyfriend.
And I promise you, wash day will not be a hassle. If it's a hassle now, it won't be after Jazzymanes, okay?
It'll be easy.
Like, I was crying before Jazzymanes, and when I made a shampoo bar, I love washing my hair now. And that's me being honest.
I still hate washing my hair, but I will if it's with Jazzymanes. I'm lazy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to comb my hair, let alone wash my hair. Okay. So let's get started. Let's talk about why you created Jazzymanes.
In college, even in high school, when I started my natural journey, it was a lot of trial and error. So it was a lot of money because I'm going to the beauty supply store. It's like, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this. I'm on YouTube. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try this next. And I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. So I started to experiment on my own and make everything. And that's when I was just like, oh, this is nice. I like how this makes my hair feel. So once the pandemic happened, I finally had time to focus on me and what I want to do. So I'm like, okay, let's just give this a shot. So I started with just my leave-in conditioner, my shampoo bar, and my oil. And that process was like trial and error. So like when I finally got the right recipe, that's when I sent my samples out to all my friends. I'm like, try this, tell me how you like it. And they love this. I'm like, okay, we can go public now. So that's how my baby was put to life.
Do you think it took you a long time to get everything, like the perfect mixture of everything?
I tell everyone it's really trial and error. It depends on how consistent you are, because it's been some times I made something just like, this is not it. And I was back in the kitchen the next day, like trying to fix it in like the liquid shampoo that I keep promising everybody. That is trial and error, but I think I finally got it down packed, and I know what I need to take out. It's just about me actually doing it. So it's just like when I'm really consistent and working back to back to make sure everything is right, then we're good.
Do you feel like you have your days where your 9 to 5 is taking up so much of your time that you're not able to put as much energy into your business?
This is what sucks about being back in person. Like when I was at work via Zoom, I was able to run errands and be at work. Now it's just like I have to be at work from about 7 o'clock till 3:40, 4 o'clock. And then I have to get back home. And by the time I get home, I'm tired. So if I don't pre-package and pre-make everything before my drop, screwed.
We understand. We appreciate you, okay? Because I
appreciate the support for the people who do support me. Thank you. I love y'all.
And for all the new supporters, come on.
I love you too.
Just come on. Do what you gotta do. I know you got paid on Friday. Just go.
Yes.
Go order the products.
Get money off as well. So
we love the coins here and there. Everything's expensive these days. I'm gonna take a discount.
Not me though. I do try to keep a lot of my products affordable because I think about my college self and my younger self. Everything was too expensive, so I try to keep everything less than $20. Like Perfect.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I got like 2 bundle sets and I got 4 oils. I got a lot of things and it was less than a good, I want to say 110.
Yeah.
You go to the store and getting 3 things for 150.
The sets are probably the most expensive, but even then you do save a little bit of money. So it's always going to be less than 100. I mean, never going above that price.
And your hair is gonna feel amazing. That's all that matters. Let's talk about, where do you see your business? 5 years from now, where do you see you sitting, and where do you see your business products at?
I ask myself this question every day because I want to expand, I want to get bigger, but then I'm scared, I'm nervous, like I'm super self-conscious about my baby. But then it's just like I'm at a point where it's like it's time to expand, it's time to grow, it's time to get bigger and get to new people, you know? But one goal, I actually have 2 goals. I think about it. One of my goals, I do want a small storefront, very, very small, just so I can own something and my products can be on the shelf that I own. And I do want to do an outreach program. Like I always come back to this, like I want to create jobs in my neighborhood where I came from, just because I like to see people who grew up where I grew up. I like to see people who are probably going through what I went through when I was younger, having the opportunity to move themselves. So like currently at my school, I lead a project. I didn't even think about all of this. I currently lead a project where I'm teaching the girls how to make their own hair care and body care products and form a business so that they know how to go out there and just make a name for themselves. So I want to do something like that, but bigger.
Which is important. I feel like first of all, having Black teachers, but having teachers in general that are feeding into kids. Like college might not be the way you want to go, but getting them to think, oh, I can be an entrepreneur. I can't think farther than this. Like that's a huge...
And that's the goal, because college isn't for everybody. If you don't want to go to college, hey, that's okay. You can still make it someplace in this world.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to go to college. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, college is amazing. Yes, degrees are amazing, but you can pick up a skill and take that so far.
Right.
So
don't feel pressured.
Right. Don't let your parents tell you have to go either. Okay? Or society, because it's what they did might not be for you.
Right.
And that's okay. Find what you want to do and then go that path. Don't let anybody talk you out of it either.
Yep. Totally agree.
Right. Like, been there, we're not doing it again. So the last episode we talked about womanhood, where we are in our womanhood. You just turned 25. So what is new? Where are you currently?
Honestly, I'm really excited. Like I keep telling my friends, we're about to be 30. So thinking about the woman I am now versus the woman I was like when I was 18, 19, I feel like I'm definitely more secure in myself. I do have those days where I get on social media and like I compare myself to other people and just say, okay, chill out, sis. Like just get off Instagram for a little bit and get yourself back together. But I'm at a point where like if I'm happy, forget everybody else. Like if what I'm doing makes me happy, if who I'm seeing makes me happy, if the way I'm living my life makes me happy, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I don't care what anybody else has going on, you know? So that's really where I am with it.
I think that's an important place to be. I think we've spent, especially in college, we spent a lot of our time trying to find out where we're going to be. And we tried to, like, dibbled and dabbed and everything, be like, this works, this doesn't work. And we're finally at an age where we're like, I'm happy.
Yep.
Like, I'm not worried about what the person next to me is doing. I'm not worried about, like, every now and then society be kicking in, like, Artisha, you should be doing this. Artisha, why aren't you driving that car? Artisha, why don't you have a house? Not everybody wants a house right now. It's okay. I don't want to pay those bills right now. But I'm happy, and sticking into my, like, staying in my bubble is important, and not jumping out of that right now.
And I think that's all that matters. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Who would you say is your biggest inspiration right now?
I want to say my mama, but it's really like my whole little family. You guys, well, the people that know me and my brothers are like this. So it's them, my grandma, and my mom. It's just like I want to create a life that we look back and we just kind of laugh at everything that we've been through, and just kind of just, you know, thank you for placing us here. Thank you for putting us through all these things, because it all paid off, you know?
And her and her brothers are literally like this, like
super close.
And she used to fight her little brother, and now they
not fighting. He's too big now. So
Let's talk about your friendship circle. We all know it is important to have very strong people around, especially as an entrepreneur. You want to have people that's going to build you up during your times where you probably just, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired.
Right.
But having those people that's talking to you, getting you through your day, like, what do you need from us? What is your friendship circle like, and what do you love most about your friendship circle?
Definitely from like college to now, I finally have like a solid like friend group. I love all the women in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tell people all the time, I'm like, I don't have a friend group. Like, you're not going to see us all go out together, but I have friends who are into different things and they live their lives differently, and I love that. But I look at each one of them and I'm so inspired. Like, one of my friends, she gives me just effing and live life vibes, and I'm like, that's where I need to be, sis, because I think too hard. Another one of my friends, I look at her, I'm like, this is the type of woman, like, I would want to be. Like, I would want to mold myself into being. But all my friends, they make me reflect and say, hey, what are you doing every day to take care of you? What are you doing every day to get you to where you need to be in the future? It's like they hold me accountable. They give me my space. Everyone knows I need my space, a lot of it. They give me my space, and they don't take it personal when I decide to just take my space and not talk to anybody.
It's okay.
So it's just like, I love how understanding, supporting, encouraging they are. And I love that they're my safe place. I don't feel any type of judgment from them. And I think that's what's so important. I don't want to be friends with you if you're going to judge how I live my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, it's okay to give your opinion, but if you're still going to judge me at the end of the day, we shouldn't be friends. And none of my friends make me feel like that. They'll give me their opinion if I'm doing something that's harmful to myself or to someone else. I don't harm anyone, so I don't know. But yes, like, that's when they would give their opinion. But if they say I'm happy, then like, go ahead, girl, I'm gonna let you rock. And I love that. That
is important. Like the last episode, and like our friendship circle, everybody's doing something that is important. Like, it's important to them, and we're gonna support you through all of that. We're gonna make sure that you're happy. We're gonna make sure on your days that you are feeling low, we're gonna get you back to feeling high. And even if you need your space, because I take it all the time, it's okay. You don't have to be that. You don't have to talk to your friends every day.
Yes.
Let's make it known you don't have to speak every day to be friends. Like,
yes.
I have friends that have me, like, one of my friends, we don't speak at all during the year. But if she needs me, she knows I'm here, and vice versa.
That's my friends. That's why I also love, they don't take it personally. Like, Amira, I won't hear from her for 2 weeks.
Amira will turn her locations off.
Yeah, she had me stressing when she turned the location off. Maybe like 3 weeks, but it's just like, we don't take it personally.
Mm-hmm.
We're grown, we're living life. As long as you're happy, like, as long as you're okay, and you know how to communicate that, you know, I'm not okay, I'm taking this break, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I have some friends I talk to every single day, and I'm like, it's fine. Mm-hmm. We don't have to speak every day, you know?
It's completely normal. Let's talk about your mama. I know that's like your biggest, that's your biggest person in your life.
My favorite person in the world.
How would you describe your relationship with your mom? Like, from when you were young to now, like the growth that you've seen and what you love most about, like, I feel like you guys are best friends.
Yeah, that's my girl. Like, anybody who knows me know my mama is my girl. Like, from like high school, I think, is when I started getting closer to her. She made me feel comfortable to tell her anything and come talk to her about anything, and I feel like that was very important, because it's just like, okay, mom, this is what happened. I used to be so scared to talk about certain things, but she's like, just write me a letter or something, and she really meant it. She's not judgmental. When I came out, like, with my sexuality and everything, she's like, if you're happy, I'm happy. Like, she's literally a if you're happy, I'm happy type parent. Like, she's never going to say anything to judge me. She just loves to see me happy. She loves to see me doing well. Like, if I was in the corner selling blooms, she going to be
in the corner. She
going to be in the car selling blooms too, at the post office, telling everybody, my daughter sell blooms, like, blooms on Facebook and everything. My mama support everything. So it's just like, I can't wait to get to the point where I can give her back everything. Like, she does a great job of staying a parent. Like, I'm grown, but my mama still spoil you. So, well, spoil all of us. So that's what I love about her. Like, she takes her parent role very seriously.
We love that. We're gonna get.
And she makes the drinks at the game nice. So
we love Jazzy.
She's a funny mama.
She's everybody's friend. Like,
Yeah.
A great person. Let's see. Let's talk about our college years. Let's talk about Jazzy before who Jazzy is now compared to who Jazzy. Like, what helped you grow in college? What were your favorite moments? What do you wish to tell other females that's currently in college and maybe going through things that you may have gone through? What would be your words to them?
College was a movie. College was definitely something. We had a lot of fun. But I think, like, looking back, a lot of the things that I did in college, I did because I wanted to be socially accepted.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the parties I went to or what I wanted to do, like, outside of class, like, those type of things. I always cared so much about what other people thought of me and how they saw me, how I presented myself. And it got kind of tough because, like, you think you in love in college and then you going through all this stuff because you really just unsure about yourself. I'm just like, now, the things I did in college, I would not do now. Like, people laugh so much. I'm a grandma. I don't need to drink. I don't need to smoke. I don't want to go to a party. I don't want to wear this. I'm finally at the age, y'all, where I'm giving the crop tops. And I'm okay with shirts that actually cover me. I'm okay with jeans that aren't tight.
Jazzy loves to show, like,
yes. Every time you saw me, no bra, crop top, like, dress. Now I'm just like, ooh, relax, girl. Like, I'm okay wearing things that I feel comfortable in. I'm okay doing things I feel comfortable doing. Like, I'm okay just living my life the way that I want to live it without other people's opinions weighing in. So
I think college was like it was a learning experience outside of the books. Like, I think I learned more regarding trying to find myself and what I want to do and what I don't want to do compared to what I learned in, like, classroom was cool and all, but life experiences definitely happened through college. I'm gonna say one of my favorite experiences. First of all, if y'all don't know, I was low-key Jazzy's roommate our freshman year. Like, she had
a Keurig machine all year.
I don't understand how she's the only person who ended up with a single, but we were always there. And my favorite memory was a huge sleepover that wasn't planned.
With Jared and everybody.
And
in that one room.
It was like 8 of us in one room, sleeping on the floor. Everything that was going on. We were playing Truth or Dare.
And my TV, y'all, my TV screen was the size of a laptop screen. So it was really small.
And we was watching TV. Like, it was a great night.
It's fun.
It was a great night. Like, one of our friends ran down the hallway with no clothes on. Like, I'm gonna say it was a great night.
I think any party you went to used to be my favorite. I was always the first one to tap out, y'all. Like, I was a lightweight, super lightweight. And this video lives rent free in my head. Artisha's like, yeah, let me, like, record. Let me get a cute snap. And she, like, brings the camera over. It's like, I get in the camera, and next thing you know, I just fall out. And Artisha's just like, okay.
Well, one thing I'm gonna say, I had to be the mom our freshman year because it was her and Zanaya who, like, I don't know what happened to them.
Fun.
They definitely had fun.
We was gonna get home.
They have no choice but to get home. And if people even thought they was coming to my friends, I'd be looking at them like, I'm sober. I don't know what y'all think is going on. I'm sober. So they're going home.
Artisha was always the mom of the group.
Zanaya would be like, no, these guys said they having a party. I'd be like, they could go party, but we're going home.
But we were partying like every weekend. Like, literally every weekend.
And during the week.
Yes.
Justin would be like, I'm having a game night. And we would be at the game night. We had a great time.
Fun times. Yeah. I can't drink like that no more. I can't.
I think
I'm one and done. I'll have one drink and it's just like, okay, that's it.
I want to say I blame my sisters because they said once I turn 25, I'm not going to be able to drink the same way. And I literally turned 25 and I have not been able to drink the same. Like, it's like I have one cup and I'm like, okay,
I need some wine now. I don't even want hard liquor. I won't even take a shot. You gotta beg me to take a shot.
I'll take a shot, but I'm not gonna lie. I went to brunch this weekend, and I think they bought 6 shots, and 5 of those shots went back into their cups. They don't know, but they gonna find out. I poured them back.
This is like when I'm at a game night and we're all taking shots. I'll wait for everyone to close their eyes and take their shot. Okay, just dump that off because I don't want to take it.
I know my limit, and I'm okay with my limit. But I'm not gonna say no because I won't punk out. My guy friends will judge me. So
I hope nobody watches me drink now. Or like if I pour my own shot, I'll pour half a shot or just like a little bit like that so I can take it. But I'm not drinking no shot.
Drinking is it's just not it right now. It's destroying my insides. So
I don't need it
at all. What do you feel like as Jazzy is today? What would you tell someone a woman that's looking to be an entrepreneur?
It's definitely not always caked up to be. Like, sometimes I feel like, am I making this feel like work to myself? Because a lot of the time I have fun.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm stressed, it's just like, you don't even have to stress yourself out like this, you know? And I'm like, it looks good to everyone. But when you're by yourself, it's just like, wow, this is really a lot. Like, the money aspect, you need to spend money to make money. Sometimes things are not going to work how you thought it was going to work. Sometimes you're not going to make the sales you thought you were going to make. Like, some days I don't even get a sale. And then, like, it can get discouraging. But I just remind myself, I'm like, one sale is better than no sale. You know, sometimes you're going to have good months, sometimes you're going to have slow months. But what's most important is that you keep going. Like, you don't give up. Like, when I get to that point where it's just like, I want to give up, I want to shut down for a few months, it's like, so why even do all of this?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, always remind yourself why you started your business and where you wanted to go, even when you get discouraged. Take breaks too. I am good for taking breaks. So when I'm going for a month, it's just because mentally your girl needed a break, and that's what's going to help me keep going. So give yourself grace, give yourself a break, and always tell yourself that you're proud of you, even if you're not making the goals that you wanted to make, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's, y'all see, she just said she's good at taking breaks. This is why I have 5 shampoo bars sitting in my house, because I'm going to be stocked up.
Out of nowhere.
Okay? I'm going to be stocked. So when Jazzy say I'm taking a break, I'm not going to be here for this month. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm covered. And if I'm not, I'm going to my boyfriend's house.
Coming up. That's what I'm thinking.
And I'm covered. Might just buy an extra bundle because she said that. Like, yeah, that's what's going to happen.
I need to just...
Whew. It's important to take a break, though. Even with 9 to 5, I feel like I'm like, I don't want to work. I don't want to work today. I don't want to work tomorrow. Like, I try not to, because, you know, we got our PTO days. I feel like I'm going to plan them out. You have no more?
I have no more PTO.
You're just...
And the school year just started.
Okay, well, I haven't been taking that many days off, but I have a trip. We went away for my boyfriend's birthday, so I took a few days off for that. And then I have New Orleans coming up next month. I try to plan out my PTO days before I even get them. And I try to leave enough for the days I want to call out.
I'm gonna try that.
I promise you. Like, and then the months that we already have off, I'd be like, okay, I'm not going to take off because I already have a day off.
Right.
So why am I going to use it? I try to plan it like that. And I'm telling you, Pete, if you don't take mental health days for work, though, you're going to drive yourself crazy.
I think my problem is I don't plan it. I really will wake up and say, yeah, no, this is not going to be it today. Like, that's just how it works. Like, I ran through my days because I'll wake up and, like, I'm not in a mental space where I can be in front of kids. I'm not in a mental space where I can be around people. So I need to take this time to myself. And now, your girl ain't got no more PTO.
And she got, 3 more months of school left?
3 more months. But it was worth it though. So.
Well, you have your days, and your work. When you're around kids, and you know your energy is going to rub off on their energy, you kind of don't have a choice but to be like, I gotta.
And they're high schoolers, so they latch on. They know when you're not feeling too good and when you're mentally not okay. And I don't want to put that on them. You know.
We love people who love kids. I respect teachers. I'm gonna just say that. I can't be a teacher, y'all. Like,
it takes a lot of patience. But I tell people, I'm like, I teach 9th through 12th graders. I treat them all like Justin. Like, we be at work having a ball. Like, I have fun with all my students. Like, I bring my sense of humor to the classroom. I'm very encouraging, very understanding. Like, I'm always a listening ear to them. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, I try to show up as a teacher I wanted when I was in high school.
That's
for them.
Important.
So that's how that works. Like,
because I can see showing up as the teacher that I wanted as a student. Because I had like this one teacher, Miss Sinky was like my favorite teacher. She was also never there, but she was pregnant every school year. Like every school year, Miss Sinky was having a kid. It's like I got to high school. I want to say my freshman year I wasn't in that building, but my sophomore and junior and senior year, she had a kid each year. And I was like, Miss Sinky, you're never here. But she was still my favorite teacher because every time she came back, she was like, guys, I'm back. And I'm like, but you weren't here for like my entire school year. But I still love you. Homegirl was fine. She has 3 beautiful kids though, so shout out to Miss Q. But she, like, literally, so many students would skip class just to go sit in French class. We didn't know it. I can't tell you a word in French. I could probably sing a song. It's like a commercial that we had to sing. But outside of that, I don't know a word in French. I would skip class just to go sit in her class though.
That's how it is with me. The kids love to come see me and they're like, "Can you help me with math?" I'm like, "Absolutely not." I tried to help one of my kids in math. He was like, "Yeah, this is embarrassing." I'm like, "Okay." Like, but they definitely come to sit with me. I'm just like, okay. Like, they always need me. That's why I always feel bad when I don't go to group. So I'm like, they be missing me.
But you're their favorite teacher and they need a teacher like that.
I don't know. My younger brother works with me. My younger brother works with me. I think he took the spot. He goes to gym with them. He goes to gym with
He's
them.
a kid.
He's a child.
He's a kid.
But they love him. I think I got some competition.
He came in and said, "You thought you was somebody, but I'm the big somebody."
Yep. I love it though.
Wow, working with your brother.
It's fun.
It's Jazmyn, so I kind of expect that.
It's fun. And the kids always ask, they're like, "Well, how does it feel? Are you guys like, you like look like real siblings? You don't argue, you don't fight." I'm like, we don't care. Like, we're grown now. We're past everything. Like, we're besties.
We love that.
So.
We love it. Fun topic for this podcast. Let's talk about Miss Jazmyn Hernandez. Now, this podcast is about luxury. I'm not here to bash anyone, but I'm going to tell you about yourself in a nice, loving way. Jazmyn, get your crap together. Get it together. You started a show to degrade women, and the woman that's getting on the show too, women that get on TV and embarrass themselves, we need to learn self-love. All money, not good money.
This is a guilty pleasure of mine. I love Jazmyn's Cabaret. I be doing it like it's my B-day in my head. Like, I love the show, but I don't like how she treats the woman. You feel me? I don't want to go on TV to embarrass myself either. And it's just like, all the women she selected, they happen to not look as good as her. And like, she did that on purpose. And they get up there and just like, they have so many issues. They're facing homelessness, prostitution. And it's just like, try actually helping them. Like, don't put their business out for the world to see, you know? Because I'm like, do these girls actually get help? And they're only getting $10,000. You're doing all of this for $10,000.
Now I understand you may need that $10,000, but what are you putting yourself through to get to that? I feel like
it's not worth it.
We have so many, I hate to say this, but we have so many TV shows that just degrade Black women. We don't have enough that like uplifts us.
Apparently Little Kim show did, like 2019, I didn't get to watch it, but it came up in one of the little sessions I was in last Saturday or last Sunday, and I'm like, yeah, it was a good show. I'm like, we need to visit it.
We need to run that back because Jazmyn, and I'm happy they got rid of the show on Zeus, but whoever's thinking about picking her back up, y'all need to have some guidelines in there.
Right, she's abusive to those women, verbally, physically, so something needs to happen.
Like, why are we fighting each other on TV? It's not cute. Do better. Why are you putting your hands on me?
Bickering, like they already look at Black women or non-white women a certain way. So to have it on television is kind of just like proving them right. So.
And when they have all these negative comments to say, and all we have on TV is us arguing and fighting, and
it makes it hard to defend us.
I'm gonna continue to defend us, but you're making it hard, guys. You're making it real hard. Once again, I understand we all have our issues. I understand that. But putting yourself out on camera with all of your issues just to continue to feed into those issues is where I have the problem.
I would really suck on reality TV. Cause I'm just like, in my personal life, no one makes me that angry. I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. So it's like on TV, it's going to be no storyline. Cause it's like, well, all she do is wake up, eat, and go mind her business. Cause that's what I do in my regular life. Like the minute you get to yelling and stuff, okay, we can.
I feel like I've gotten out of the point of like, I don't want to argue. Like
it's pointless.
My peace and my happiness is too important to me to let anyone else affect that. And if somebody has the chance or even opportunity to make you that angry, they don't belong in your space.
Right. and nothing's gonna be solved. You're gonna argue and you're still gonna feel the same way. You're still gonna dislike the person. You're still gonna have an issue with this. So it's just like, it's not worth it. Like,
communication, guys. Just learn how to talk.
Right.
Okay, stop arguing. Let's stop fighting. Like, putting your hands on somebody. There's no reason to put your hands on somebody.
You're not gonna take it that far ever, because just like, what's gonna get solved? Nothing.
You're gonna end up in jail. I'm telling you. I'm calling the cops. I don't care.
This episode would be me in a confession. I had a good day. I don't know what the other girls were doing. It sounded like they were yelling and stuff, but
I was minding my business.
Yeah.
I ordered some food.
Pretty much.
I was cooking dinner. I have no idea what was going on.
All the extra stuff. I don't need a storyline. It's okay.
Storylines are not. They're not all what it's cracked up to be quite honest. I am so here for better shows regarding Black women. Black people in general, but Black women.
The real estate one.
Selling not Tampa.
Something like Sunshine. It was something.
I know what you're talking about though.
That was a good show. I watched it
I love
in like
that
2 days. I love this. It made me want to be a real estate agent.
I actually I'm looking into being a real estate agent only because I need more money, guys. But they made me really want to be in real estate. Like, if there's some bad non-white people that are doing what they need to do for themselves, and I love that. I love watching Black women or women of color doing what they need to do for them, not what the world wants us to do, and something positive.
Yep.
Like something very positive. If we could figure out the name, we sorry guys. It was selling. I don't think it's selling Tampa. It's not selling Tampa because that's the other people.
It's on Netflix. It's
guys,
really
I'm gonna find it for y'all. And y'all gonna sit here and watch me find it because we are supporting them. With Ocho Cinco's girlfriend. I'm sorry I called you Ocho Cinco's girlfriend. But
I'm trying to think of other shows and I cannot think of it. I'm only watching a lot of TV, but that one.
Oh, it is selling Tampa. The other one's selling Sunset.
Sunset? That's
the other one. No, Selling Tampa is the one with the
Okay.
Selling Sunset is the other one.
Okay.
Well, go watch Selling Tampa. It's gonna take you a day. If you binge watch, it's gonna take you a day or two because that's all I do.
It took me 2 days.
Ooh, do you watch Bridgerton?
No,
can't talk about that. But if you're telling you guys, it's out and I'm so happy. I tried to watch it yesterday, but it didn't work.
Insecure.
Oh,
like Insecure.
I'm mad that it's done, but Insecure was an amazing show. There's also a new show that came out. Not too many people know of it though.
Isn't it Harlem?
No, Harlem was good though.
It was already.
I feel like, but I feel like they had different personalities in a group, and I love that because I feel like people want people like them, and you get nowhere with people like you. You have to have those different personalities.
Happy you said that because the birds of a feather flock together. No, we cannot keep assigning that to friendship groups. Like me and my friends, we all get into different things, and guess what? We love each other all the same.
Right. It's important to have different personalities and get into different things because it opens your mind up to things. Yes. Like you might be thinking one way, and your friend's like, no.
Yeah.
That's not like my friends will be like, no, Artisha, that's not what I'm like. But and I'd be questioning them like, then you gotta sit down and think. Well, last question for this podcast.
Okay.
Because Naya is gonna hate me if I don't. What is your definition of living a life in lux?
Being able to do what I want to do when I want to do it. So like I always complain like, oh, I want to make more money. I want to do this and the third. But I'm like, if I wanted to go out to eat to a nice restaurant, I could. Like, y'all know I'm picky with my food and I love to eat. So if I want to do that, I can. If I want to go on vacation, I can buckle down, save up, and go on vacation. I can do that. So it's just like being able to move through life the way that I want to. That's living life in lux to me. Like I don't need designer things. I don't need a lot of shiny stuff. As long as I can just do what I want, even if that's just going to Carvel and getting a large pint of ice cream, that is it for me. Because not everyone can do that. Like food is a necessity. Food is not an excursion. Like I just go out to eat for fun. Some people don't get to do that. I also like to eat, y'all. So that's how I live life. But some people don't get to do that. Some people don't get to make those experiences. So I take everything that I can do for myself as luxury for me.
That's important. And y'all already know how I feel about living my life in looks. It's a whole spiritual journey as well, which I'm still working on to this day.
We all are.
Y'all, I be having I be taking my 10 steps forward and then something be happening and I be back at but I just got there, just get all the way back here, and then I just have to remember here right now, Pastor Michael Todd, I'm still listening to you. Here is holy. Here is holy. I need to remember that I'm in this space for a reason. And I try to look at the positive things in life rather than the negative, and just focus on the positive. And that's my looks, right? Because when you focus on the negative, you're just down and out.
Depressed,
right.
anxious.
I don't want to do that anymore. It's not fun. We've been there. We've done that.
Yeah.
But yes, so we're going to close out this episode. I want to thank you. Once again, everybody, I'm going to say it again, shop Jazzymanes. Just get the full line bundle. Please. If you want to start off with something small and get the oil.
And I love giving coupons and stuff. So sign up. You'll get money off with every purchase. You'll get points to get money off in the future. Put it like that.
Use my points. Wow.
Yeah, you have like a $5 coupon. Just I looked at your profile the other day.
What is wrong with me? Anyways, thank you guys. We love you and see you next time.
Bye guys.